Greetings, Morrowind world. My Morrowind here with a video tutorial on dialogues for the construction set. So I'm on OpenMW, but I still installed MGEXE for the construction set extender. That updates your construction set. It doesn't affect OpenMW, but it updates your construction set so you can get these nice additions, bells and whistles, what have you, on your construction set. However, for me specifically, it broke my dialogues window. So if you have the same issue, here's a kind of quick fix. In your Morrowind folder, this D3D8 file, I'm just going to temporarily disable that by dropping it in some random folder I made called stuff. And it reverts the construction set back to a vanilla construction set, which is actually okay because I don't need to use most of the construction set for dialogues anyway. I'm going to double click, open it up, and here we are in the construction set. I'm just going to kind of move things over, click the open folder, and I'm going to click the master files and click OK. If I was editing an already existing mod, I don't know, I would double click, let's say that one. Remember to click set as active file, make sure it's the active file. But we're not doing that. I'm just going to create a new mod. Click OK. And then either click and hold the enter key at this point to spam yes through all the pop-ups, or if you have cancel, just click cancel. And then up here at the top, you'll see a speech bubble. I'm going to click that and open things up. So, okay, so here is the dialogue window. I have on the left side a list of all the types of dialogues. Topic, which lists all the possible dialogues of everyone in the game. Voice, what people say under certain provisions, like if they're attacking you or if there's an intruder. Greetings, persuasion, this probably looks familiar if you're trying to, say, bribe someone, and journal. Okay, so what I want to do is focus on topic, greeting, and journal, because those are the ones that are going to get you mod ready to make your own mod, your own dialogue mod. Those are really the only ones that we need. Really only greeting and topic. You don't need journals, but journals are, I'll include that here so you can do that if you want. Now we have to start any mod with dialogues with a greeting. So I'm going to click on greeting, and you'll see under the greetings tab, there's a list of greetings 0 to 9. And I'm going to reference the Morrowind Dialogue for Dummies, which I'll link in the description so you can have a copy yourself. Scroll down on page 7. They have the whole manual is step by step, so you can take a look at that. But we're going to go through things here. On page 7, it kind of gives you a breakdown of what the different greetings do. We're going to go with greeting 0 because greeting 0 forces your mod to initiate that greeting. It's a forced greeting. No matter what, they're going to start it. Everything else has requirements. Like 9 requires you to be in a certain location for the NPC to be in, say they have to follow you and all that stuff. And you can do that, but we're just going to do a basic forced greeting. So we're going to start with 0. So make sure 0 is highlighted. And what I like to do is in the info tab, you got to come over to the info tab. You can right click and click create new anywhere, but I like to scroll to the bottom and click in the open space new. So that way there's no risk of me editing anything else. And just click new. I don't have to type anything up here. And I'm going to come right down to the dialogue window, right here, this big open space. And this is what Caius is going to say. We're going to make a mod for Caius. He's going to say, hey, when you click on him, the first thing that you're going to see is, hey, you're a cool dude. Who's going to say it? I come down here to the speaker condition, KS, Case is going to say it. And I'm going to force the initiation of my actual dialog tree through this command in the result box down here, which is where I put any and all codes or commands. This command will be add topic. And the title of my first topic will be, yeah. He's going to say, you're definitely a cool dude. End quote. So I'm going to copy and paste this, everything. Add topic, yeah, you're a cool dude. So this is the greeting. So now I'm going to start my topic dialog tree. And I can click, right click, new, create, but again, I like to scroll to the bottom, just me. Right click, new, and then paste. Yeah, you're definitely a cool dude. And then in the info tab, again, right click. See how it's grayed out? Just make sure it's grayed out. Or you can click on it, it's highlighted, whatever. New. And see when I right click create new, it opens all this up. So I don't have to type anything up here. And in here, he's going to refer to you specifically. %PC name. This is the code to populate your specific character name. You're going to say, you're just the coolest. Coolest guy. Case is going to say this. All right, so that's all pretty basic stuff. Let's get a little bit more advanced. So in this next one, if you get this far in the dialogue with him, we're going to start a new topic. Add topic. Hey, do you have a spare skeleton key? A lot of quests in Morrowind are like fetch quests, so let's create our first fetch quest. Add topic, hey, do you have a spare skeleton key? So, okay, we're all done here. Let's come back to the topic window, scroll down, right click, new, and I'm going to paste, hey, do you have a spare skeleton key? Right click in the info tab, new, I'll just do that. Paste it in there. That's what he's going to say. And then this is a yes or no question. So I have to create now a choice command. I'm going to do that by literally typing choice. That's the command for choices. Quote, yes will be our first option. And choice, quote, no will be our second option. Now, within this window, I'm going to create two copies. Both are going to become each of my choices, yes or no. So this first copy is going to be his response to yes. He's going to say, great, thanks. I'm going to delete this down here. I don't need anything down there for now. So I'm going to go to function choice equals 1. And the result of that will be he actually takes the key. But you have to have the key on you in order to do that. So I'm going to make another function variable. Click this, create item. There's a requirement here to have the skeleton key. So I'm going to do that. Equals 1. You only need 1. There's, in this drop down, there's other things which mean different things. I'm not going to worry about that for now. Maybe I'll do that for a future advanced video or something like that. And then the result, it says this is your first choice. You need the item in order to get this. If you don't have this, then he'll still say great thanks, even if you don't have a skeleton key on you. So you need this command, item skeleton key. in order for him to say great things. He's not going to say thank you if you don't have it. So not only do you need it in order for him to say great thanks, he's going to actually take it from you. So I'm going to type in player remove item. This is the command for removing an item. And then I have to type in the item ID. In this case, it's skeleton underscore key, end quote. And then I have to space denominate how many of them. Player remove item skeleton key. And then we're going to do a journal entry. Journal space I gave Caius the key. And then I'm going to type 0 because that's the default index. I'll show you what that means. We're going to go up to the space that and then put a period. Make sure I copy everything that I need to. And let's go up to the journal. Scroll down, right click in the empty space, new. Paste, I gave Caius the key. Right click new, put it in here, and then I gave Caius the key. See how it says index 0? That's why I put 0 at the end of the journal command in the results of that specific topic. So now I should get a journal entry when I do that. So in the topic window, it was, hey, do you have a key? Where is it? Let's look for it. Hey, do you have a spare skeleton key? If you say yes, and if you say yes, he's going to be really happy, and we're going to do the start of another topic. I can capitalize, I don't have to. Add topic. Let's say he wants to get to know you. Do you like Morrowind? Do you like Morrowind? So that'll be the next topic that we start. But we have to finish things up here. So let's do the no response. And let's say Caius is feeling rude today. If you say no, he's going to say, we'll go find one. I'm going to delete the result. I don't need anything in there. Function choice equals 2. And now, so here it says choice yes. He'll say and do all of this. Okay. Choice no. So we know he'll say, well, go find one, and then you don't get anything. But here's a very specific thing you have to remember. Your choice, your responses need to go above your initial prompt. This was our initial prompt. So I need to click on each one and then click the left key on my keyboard so it goes above. They both have to go above. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Okay? See that? So again, so if you do have a skeleton key on you, it's going to create this prompt. Do you like Morrowind? This next topic. So let's create another one. And I'm going to show you different ways that you can create, these options and stuff. So new, do you like Morrowind? Right click new. Do you like Morrowind? Same deal. Choice yes. 1 and choice no. 2. Okay. Copy. In the first copy, this is going to be yes, and he's going to say, wow, me too. Case is going to say this. Whoops. Okay, hold on. Start over. KS. We don't need this down here. And this will be, again, option 1. And let's say you say yes, and he likes you now. So now he's going to, we can do another command. What is he going to do? He's going to give you some gold. Add item. And then the ID for gold is gold underscore 001. Let's say it gives you 10 gold. And I'm going to copy this and change it to remove if you say no. So, and if you say no, he's going to say, what? How can you not like Morrowind? Okay, so we'll say that function choice equals 2, and instead I'll delete this. He's going to remove, say he removes, remove gold. And again, we have to put our responses above our initial prompt. Make sure you do that. So, do you like Morrowind? If you say yes, that's what's going to happen. No, he's going to remove it. But I'm going to start another topic. Add topic. If you say yes, now he wants to get to know you. You know, maybe he asks, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite color? And then we can create a series of topics. Oops. That have more than 2 response possibilities. So come back to topic, right-click new. What's your favorite color? Enter. Right-click new. What's your favorite color? It's very repetitive. Hopefully you're catching on to that. And then choice. Your possible responses will be red, 1, choice, blue, 2, choice, or yellow, 3. Okay. So now I need to make 3 copies. Copy, copy, copy. And this is what he's going to say to red. The first copy is going to be the red response. Really? That's my favorite color too. And this is choice 1. And in this case, now you guys are getting to be best friends. Now he's going to give you something even more valuable. Player add item. So he gives you a Daedric longsword. And I click 1 because that's how many he's going to give you. That is no relation to the one here. That's just I could put 2 and then he gives you 2. You know, whatever. Let's say option 2 is going to be for blue, and then he says blue's all right. You know, we'll delete all this. We don't need any of that in there. Function choice 2, and he doesn't give you anything or nothing happens for blue. And then for yellow, he's going to be really mad, like, ugh, I hate yellow. And then, you know, he's being a jerk about it too. So go to jail, criminal scum. Maybe he sends you to jail for that. I don't know why he would, but let's just say, I don't know, maybe you have a mod where you need to go to jail. So then delete all this. The command for going to jail is just go to jail. No space. So if you click yellow, you go to jail, and this was option 3. This is option 2, you don't get anything. And then option 1, you get a Daedric longsword. And let's say he we'll start from here, another string of topics, add topic, and I'm going to show you a different way to do topics now. Add topic, hey, you want to know something, end quote. Hey, you want to end something? Remember, test question. What do we do now before we do anything? 3, 2, 1. Did you figure it out? You have to put your responses above the initial prompt. So click on them, click left. Remember to do that or it won't work in game. And then let's come over here. Let's start our next topic. Because remember, if you say, yes, hey, you want to know something? We're just going to start a different string of topics. Hey, you want to know something? And I'm going to show you a different way to do dialogues now. New. Hey, you want to know something? Who's going to say this? Caius. And let's say we don't want to create new topics. We just want to create a continuation dialogue where you click continue, because this box has a max set of characters that you can write in it. So if you want to create, a string of long-winded dialogue, this is how you do that. So let me show you how to do that. Hey, you want to know something? Choice. Continue, dot, end quote. Create a copy. Let's say it says, I think you are so cool, like, totally, man. And we're going to set this to choice 1, right? And then on this, I need to create the actual next choice command 2. It'll make sense. Just try and follow along. It might not make sense to you now, but just follow along, do what I'm doing, and then replay the video if you have to. I'm going to create another continuation from here, but I'm going to first put it above. So, hey, you want to know something? It's going to create this choice, continue, which populates this, which will continue, and I have to create 2. So I'm going to copy from here now. I'm going to copy from my copy, and he's going to say, I think we should be best friends. And this is, I'm going to change this to choice 2, and it's going to initiate a third one. Click on it, go above. Click on another one. Copy. And then here he's going to say, we might even actually be brothers. And this is going to be choice 3. And then I guess we'll end it there. We could do choice 4. It doesn't, we could do this for as long as we want. Copy. Say here's $1 million. Let's say it gives you $1 million. I don't know. Change this to 4, and then player add item gold underscore 001. So again, here was our very initial prompt that creates choice continue. I should actually put a 1 here. Yeah, 1, because this is number 1, which triggers choice continuation number 2, which is here. Choice continuation number 2, which initiates choice continuation number 3, which is here. This is 3, which triggers initiation 4, which is where he gives you $1 million. So let's click OK. You have to click OK, and then click Save. Now we're going to name our mod. Let's say it's Chaos Loves Morrowind. Click Save. And I'm going to minimize my construction set. I get into the habit of doing it. I don't close out. I just minimize it. You can leave it open like this while you game test. And then if you make an error, you can just come back. And once you save it and create it, it's in your data files. You don't have to worry about that. There it is. I just have to open my launcher. Here's the mod. I'm going to drop it a little bit further in my list here. And let's go have a chat with Chaos.
Go ahead.
Hey, you're a cool dude. And hey, you're a cool dude. That's the greeting, that greeting 0. Triggers this, yeah, you're definitely cool. Guy, you're just the coolest guy. And if you click on that, it opens this. Hey, do you have a spare skeleton key? If I say yes, he'll just keep saying it because I don't have one. If I click no, he'll say, well, go find one. Okay. Oh, hey, look at that. There's a skeleton key. Hey, do you have a spare key? Yes. He removes it. I get the journal entry. Journal. I gave Chaos the key. And so now he's going to say, do you like Morrowind? I say no. Takes away gold. I say yes. He gives me gold. And it should initiate our next one. So what's your favorite color? If I say red, he gives me 2 Daedric longswords. Right? If I say blue, it says blue's all right. If I say yellow, it sends me to jail. That was not very nice, Chaos. So now I'm in jail. Let's reload. Let's start over. Let's continue the...
Greetings.
Greetings! That's why I say, greetings, Morrowind World. That's why I say that when I make my videos. Yeah, you're definitely a cool dude. You have a spare skeleton key? There you go. And then... Do you like Morrowind? Yes. And then let's go, what's your favorite color? Red. Me too. And then, hey, do you want to know something? Continue. I think you're so cool. Like, totally, man. Continue. I think we should be best friends. Continue. We might even actually be brothers. And then he gives us $1 million. Thanks, Chaos. Best friends forever. So, alright. There is how you do some dialogues. Hopefully you found that helpful. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and you're ready to create your first modded game of Morrowind with dialogues. And feel free to like and comment if and when you do create your first mod, because I'd like to play it. Feel free to link your account or wherever you download it, or upload it, I should say, to Nexus or wherever, and link it in the comment section, and I'd be happy to play it. So take care, Morrowind World. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.